you doing today?
So talk to me about continuity. Obviously, you had some turnover in the head coaching position. You've been on staff, so I'm sure that helps.
Sure.
Keep things as they
Sure.
were under Adam.
Right. I think we've gone from Adam Howard to Bill Reichel now to where I'm at with myself, and we've had some assistant turnover at our place also. I think the biggest thing for the kids is there's always movement in the coaching ranks. I think what I have to do from a standpoint is if we do have other assistants leave or anything like that, my job is to go out and hire somebody that's as good, if not better, than the guy that just left. From a head coaching standpoint and carryover, again, with us being a relatively new program, Adam and Bill kind of started the thing. So I may do things a little bit different, or they may be a little bit different than what they've done in the past, and that's okay. I'm blessed that I grew up in a football family and I've been around it my entire life. So I have a few new ideas of things that we'd like to do, but I'm not coming into a complete rebuild by any stretch of the imagination. A strong foundation has been built, and it's my job to kind of shepherd it into the next stage from a new program into a program that's looking down to compete on a consistent basis.
When you return so much firepower on offense, obviously that's a positive, but also football's a three-headed monster, and a lot of times a great offense can certainly help the defense.
Sure. I mean, we struggle with what is that balance? We're an offense that goes fast, and when you go fast, there's lots of possessions that your defense has. They may be on the field longer, and so those are challenges that we work on in situations in practice. But at the end of the day, it still is one. Again, for us, offense and defense are there. We need better buy-in on our special teams for us to take the next step in this conference, and that's really what we're looking for.
Mike, talk to me about when you have Malik, DJ, Mitchell. You've got really all the components and all the facets.
Sure.
How do you work the balance?
Try to use multiple footballs. More than one football would be nice, but no, I think the greatest thing about those kids is they understand, again, it's the unit is one. And if a team's loading the box in some situation, then our wide receivers are going to have one-on-one matchups, and they know they're going to have their opportunities in certain games. If a team's going to protect, and cover a little more and try to protect against, Mitchell catching a bunch of footballs, then it's going to open up things for our run game. And having a multidimensional quarterback who can do so many things, both running and passing it, it kind of keeps everybody guessing. And that's really where we've been able to make our hay, is the quarterback becomes an extra threat then, and they can't just load up on the pass or load up on the run, because we've been proficient in both. And that's really how you appease all the skill guys who want to touch it. That's why I played center. There's only two people. The quarterback and the center are the only two guys that touch it every play, man.
Hey, finally, 3 of your losses last year came by 10 points or less. That tells you guys are close.
Very much so.
So are you comfortable that you've identified what those small things are that make it different?
Sure. I think, and Pat may even feel the same way, but, a private school, depth, because of the cost of tuition and things like that, depth is always a little less at a private institution. Certainly not an excuse. It's just a product of what we have. We need more of our better players playing on special teams. We need to work on our field position, both from where we start on offense to where our defense is out there, and those few little areas, as well as some time of possession things, will really, I think, go a long way for us taking the next steps in the conference. So, good. Thank you. No problem.